Welcome to Generations TV, Hawaii's resource for life. Here's what's coming up in the next half hour.
Our show this week focuses on the topic of regenerative medicine. We'll learn all about stem cell therapy and other new technologies that can benefit everyone, including seniors. From reducing the effects of diabetes to eliminating the need for joint replacements, regenerative medicine is the new frontier and was the theme of the Pacific Regenerative Medicine Conference at the Hawaii Convention Center that was not only full of useful information, but also full of promise.
Generations TV starts now.
We're here at the Pacific Regenerative Conference at the Hawaii Convention Center, and we're talking about a lot of specific things. Some of them are a little bit complicated, but let's start off with the basics. And with me right now is Dr. Al Zubi of Amman, Jordan. You're with Stem Cells Arabia. Welcome to Hawaii, first of all. And can you give us a little bit of an overview about stem cell research and therapy?
Thank you very much. Aloha. Stem cell therapy or regenerative medicine is a new way of medical practice. It's going to revolutionize the way we talk about and treat chronic diseases, chronic illnesses that are untreatable, devastating, lifelong, such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, joint problems, diabetes, obesity, and heart problems, using your own stem cells or stem cells from other sources. Stem cells are found in the body throughout your lifetime. Basically, these cells, their job is to improve your health and keep you going, and they regenerate and renew your body continuously. So how can we use that? How can we take these cells and improve them and empower them to do a better job and use them for treatment of these untreatable illnesses?
Very good, very good. Thank you very much for that explanation. And now let's talk about some of the specifics as we continue here at the conference.
This has been an interesting conference. You have probably three groups. You've got our local docs and providers that are doing some regenerative medicine. They brought me in because I'm wearing multiple hats. In addition to that, you have scientists themselves and the companies that are developing these technologies, and then there's philanthropists, the big money guys. And it's all been hosted very, very generously by the Hawaii Tourism Authority, where they've put some of their personnel in their space here, made it available so that we could bring some people from the community out, because there will be the component of health, and then there'll be the component of tourism. And when you bring it and you have health tourism come together, it's an opportunity to generate revenues that we haven't seen before, but probably more importantly, bring that modern care to the people.
We're here with CHERYL HAIA, and we're going to find out about some non-invasive, painless therapy for a variety of ailments. CHERYL, good to have you here, and who are you with?
Advanced Healing Laser Specialist.
And tell us what you do.
Basically, we utilize the CureWave laser system to speed up the healing process by way of regenerating healthy tissue. What happens is the laser penetrates about 4 to 6 centimeters deep. Mitochondria absorb it, speed up the cell's metabolism, speeding up the regeneration process.
Okay, I understand it's also good for people with diabetes, which is a big problem in Hawaii, and arthritis as well. Say if I have arthritis in my hand, can you show us what you're going to do or how it's affected?
15 inches, 10 to 15 inches away. Same constant spot for about a minute. And that's it. It just feels like a nice warmth, releases endorphins, it's relaxing. Takes about 10 to 15 minutes per injury site.
For an injury, how many treatments do you have to have?
It varies depending on the ailment, the injury, how long you've had it. So each individual is a different.
And it's available here in Honolulu.
Honolulu, Varsity Building by UH.
Great, thank you, CHERYL. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
To find out more about the conference, I have snagged the chairman, the head honcho here, Brian Avery. Brian, thank you very much for inviting us.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Very good.
Tell us about the conference, how it started, and what it's all about.
Well, the conference, I started this a year ago. It was just a thought I had on bringing people together to talk about the future of regenerative medicine, how we can bring it to Hawaii. It is around the world. It's in the infant stage. So I thought this is a good time to capture it. Instead of waiting maybe 10, 15 years down the road where, other people are perfecting it in other countries and then we adopt it, let's lead the way. So that's why I've brought lead scientists from around the world here to discuss it and to also educate us here in Hawaii as to how we can build this.
What do you think is the most important aspect of it as far as it relates to the people of Hawaii?
Education is the first step. What is regenerative medicine? And I know that you've had the opportunity to talk to people about regenerative medicine, but it's really a way that we can get our bodies to heal itself with many different mechanisms that we have at our disposal. So for the public to understand that that's capable, and then to talk to their physicians to find out, hey, how can this help me? That's the first step. And then for our professionals here to get that education so they can bring it to their patients.
A very common problem in Hawaii is arthritis of the knee, and there are many different treatments for that. We're going to find out about another one right now with Dr. Lisa Smigel. Thank you. You're from Hilo, correct?
I'm from Hilo, but I come to Oahu twice a month to give people regenerative medicine treatments.
Okay, tell us about that. For instance, for arthritis of the knee.
Okay, so there are other options besides knee replacement. There is now regenerative treatments that actually grow new cartilage, ligaments, and heal bones. And it's called stem cell treatment or platelet-rich plasma or prolotherapy. And they are injected into the knee, and through time, it rejuvenates and regenerates.
How long does that process take?
The procedure itself will take from 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and then you will see a healing cascade that happens over 3 to 4 weeks.
So is this faster treatment than a replacement, for instance?
It's in place of replacement. Then you won't need a replacement if you have stronger ligaments and healthier joint.
Is this new treatment? Is this a new technique?
Definitely. It's been around for about 20 years, but it's just starting to be mainstream in the mainland and here. I think there's a few of us that are doing it here in Hawaii.
And what other kinds of ailments could this be good for?
This could be for any joint that has any arthritis or any ligament or connective tissue tears. But it can also regenerate now with any neurological problems like multiple sclerosis and ALS. And there was just a talk today about treating strokes and autism for it via stem cell and platelet-rich plasma.
Very good. Very important work, and thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you.
For more information about the Pacific Regenerative Medicine Conference, go to their website at pacificregenerativeconference.com.
Ilima at Lejano is now open in the heart of Kapolei. The all-inclusive lifestyle allows our residents to enjoy chef-inspired meals, daily activities, and custom wellness programs, as well as housekeeping and transportation services. Ilima at Lejano features luxury amenities such as an outdoor pool, fitness center, and a full-service spa and salon. A range of apartment styles are available, most with private lanais. Call now to reserve your new home and ask about our current move-in specials.
Here's an event that you'll want to put on your calendar right away. It's Ilima at Lejano's Senior Holiday Health Fair, a free community event in the heart of Kapolei that celebrates all aspects of well-being for kupuna: physical, emotional, financial, and best of all, fun. Plus special guest, celebrity chef Sam Choi. Put it on your calendar now so you don't miss this important event in West Oahu, the Senior Holiday Health Fair at Ilima at Lejano on Saturday, December 9th from 10 till 2.
Welcome back to Generations TV, brought to you by Xanthosin, available at GNC stores across the island.
Local products and innovations are also being featured at the Pacific Regenerative Medicine Conference. With us right now is the founder and the CEO president of Cardax, David Watemull. Good to have you along, and welcome to the convention. I can't say welcome to Hawaii because you're from Hawaii.
Absolutely, and great to be here. Great convention.
Tell us about the company and how it got started.
Well, I was working on Wall Street as a biotech analyst, and I saw this really amazing opportunity to actually really perhaps develop a safe anti-inflammatory that had never been done before. There were lots of anti-inflammatories, but they weren't safe. This is something that was safe, and we had an opportunity that no one else was doing. So we looked at starting this company, Cardex, around that concept.
And tell us how it's evolved.
Well, over the years, we've gone from looking at different ways of making this compound called astaxanthin.
And from astaxanthin, they have created Xanthocin, a safe anti-inflammatory product for health and longevity.
We're on the shelves at all the GNC stores here in Hawaii, and we've been very surprised and actually elated at the size of sales.
Dr. Gilbert Rishton is the Chief Science Officer at Cardex and gives us the science and history behind Xanthocin.
Well, our product, Xanthocin, is a formulated, well-absorbed form of astaxanthin, and astaxanthin is a fairly well-known and a very safe and effective anti-inflammatory agent that was discovered and developed here in Hawaii. It's kind of now a 3-decade story about astaxanthin, and astaxanthin was historically used by athletes, some of the Ironmen competing in Kona, some of the paddlers and the teams here in the islands, and we learned that it's very useful as an anti-inflammatory agent to treat conditions of inflammation, including chronic pain.
How does this benefit our seniors here in Hawaii?
Well, virtually all of us, as we age, start to have inflammatory issues, whether that could be something as simple as joint issues, but inflammatory health actually relates to cardiovascular health and liver health and metabolic health like diabetes and our cognitive health as well. And it turns out that inflammation has an underlying important role in all of these situations.
Very good. Thank you very much for talking with us today, and have a great time here at the conference.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You can find Xanthocin at GNC stores across the islands. For more information about the product, go to xanthocin.com.
Mood Physical Therapy is stepping into the future with its brand new addition, the HydroWorks 300 Sport, the only underwater treadmill in the state. The HydroWorks 300 Sport is easily accessible and is perfect for rehabilitation and daily exercise. Using the most advanced jet technology, video monitoring system, and the ability to increase or decrease resistance by changing the depth of the water, the HydroWorks 300 Sport is your source for optimum therapy and performance. It's only available on Ward Avenue. Mood Physical Therapy, therapy that achieves results.
Ilima at Lejano is now open in the heart of Kapolei. The all-inclusive lifestyle allows our residents to enjoy chef-inspired meals, daily activities, and custom wellness programs, as well as housekeeping and transportation services. Ilima at Lejano features luxury amenities such as an outdoor pool, fitness center, and a full-service spa and salon. A range of apartment styles are available, most with private lanais. Call now to reserve your new home and ask about our current move-in specials.
Now, more Generations TV, brought to you by Xanthocin. Available at GNC stores across the island.
Some of the best minds from around the world have gathered here at the Pacific Regenerative Medicine Conference at the Hawaii Convention Center for the first of what is planned as an annual event in Honolulu.
Today it's a conference about regenerative healthcare and regenerative medicine. It's a mouthful, but really what it comes down to is technology can improve the lives of a lot of people. We are seeing new innovators come to Hawaii to have a discussion about using stem cell therapy to help with joint problems, to help with chronic diseases. We want Hawaii to be a destination for new investment in healthcare so that it can help our families, it can help our kapuna, it can help us draw additional tourists to the state of Hawaii for medical tourism. There's so many things that this conference is doing, but it's really about bringing some of the better minds, the best minds around our country and the world, in fact, to a place where they can see Hawaii as a place to settle with their discipline.
One fascinating area is the field of 3D printing. We're going to take a look now at how technology is really helping in the medical field and could help in a lot of different areas. With me is Jose Manuel from Spain, but here in Hawaii for the conference. Welcome to Hawaii.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much.
Tell us about 3D printing and what you can do with your company.
I started working with 3D printing like 10 years ago, and I founded my first company 7 years ago. That the name is Breca Healthcare.
Based in Spain, Breca Healthcare is affiliated with the University of Granada and specializes in implanting structures made with 3D printing that can facilitate the growth of new tissue. Has this taken off around the world, or is it just in your country and in the United States?
We got the license for all the European Union, and then also in Colombia. We're implanting quite a lot in Colombia and also in Costa Rica.
Jose says Breca is now incorporating in the United States, making this technology available to Hawaii. With 3D printing, orthopedic products can be made specifically to fit one patient, rather than having to fit the patient to a ready-made implant. With 3D printing, there are no restrictions in the fabrication of products. They can be completely tailored to the individual. Jose is demonstrating for us the actual printing of an ear. Using biodegradable materials, the structure of the ear is painstakingly recreated by the 3D printer, layer by layer, in a process that can take hours. The end result is a 3D matrix of material that can be implanted with stem cells, which in turn are able to survive and reproduce in a 3D environment, as opposed to being grown in a dish. Jose says he is currently working with more than 15 countries on different applications for products made with 3D printing.
So I just want to say I've just seen how the 3D printer is functioning. I think this is a revolutionary concept. I think people have been working on this for a while, but as a pediatric plastic surgeon interested in ear reconstruction, this is very difficult. And trying to create a template that cells can grow into to give us shape is a terrific advance. And the idea is this template is eventually going to dissolve. So I think we're looking at the idea of being able to create at least some tissues in some form of shape. And this type of technology is cutting edge. I think it's probably a thing of the future, but the future is today.
For more information about the Pacific Regenerative Medicine Conference, go to their website at pacificregenerativeconference.com.
Need more information? Pick up Generations magazine at any state library, wherever seniors go, or on our website. Listen to Generations Radio Saturdays from 5 to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. on AM 690. And find us online at generations808.com and Facebook. Generations Magazine. We are Hawaii's resource for life.
One of today's biggest threats to seniors is identity theft. Copeland Insurance Group reminds you that the new government-issued Medicare cards are coming soon. The newly redesigned cards will no longer have your Social Security number on them, helping to prevent fraud and fight identity theft. Instead, you'll be issued a new, unique Medicare number. The change will not affect your coverage or benefits in any way. The new cards will be mailed starting in April, and when you receive yours, be sure to destroy your old card and keep your new Medicare number confidential. If you have any questions about the new Medicare card, we'll be happy to help at Copeland Insurance Group.
Hi, I'm Margaret Wong with the Copeland Insurance Group. Let us be your Medicare resource throughout the year and especially during this annual enrollment period. If you have Medicare questions, we have the answers. Call us at 808-591-4877. Thank you.
Welcome back to Generations TV, brought to you by Xanthosin.
We've heard the phrase. Now let's go back to the Pacific Regenerative Medicine Conference and find out what is medical tourism.
So medical tourism, really the definition is leaving your place where you live and traveling for a medical treatment, whether it's domestically or internationally, seeking care overseas or even within your own country.
We need to look at what is the intention of the visitor. It might mean to get quality scientific medical services, but it might mean other things. It might mean rejuvenation, it might mean Medi-Spa, it might mean education, it might mean spiritual growth, or meaningful contact with the host culture.
Hawaii already has some really good regenerative medicine physicians here, and of course you don't have to sell anybody on the backdrop of recovering and rejuvenating in Hawaii. So I think Hawaii has a tremendous opportunity to promote itself as a health and wellness leader and use regenerative medicine as one of the things to attract tourists from all over the world.
The discussion of health and wellness tourism is far bigger than regenerative medicine, has been going on far longer. And I think at this point in time is really ripe to take off.
Hawaii's looking at being a training mecca in the world for regenerative medicine physicians to come and train here. Well, you need patients to treat when you're training them. So one of the things we can offer to Hawaii is when we're training physicians from all over the world, we treat the patients and the locals for free.
It's important for us to monitor initiatives such as medical tourism to make sure that that Hawaiian health isn't being impacted adversely, or to use, doctor's language, Hippocrates says, do no harm. Right? So I think that's what we're looking for, and not just do no harm to individuals who are receiving treatment, but we're looking in a very Hawaiian way, do no harm to the community. Right? So what efforts, what initiatives, may threaten the Hawaiian community?
We've got to have the kapuna, so we got to start with treating the locals first. Because how are you going to market yourself as a leader in general medicine in the world if you're not treating your locals?
Hawaii's issue is that we're really maxing out in terms of how many tourists we can take. We keep breaking numbers. We're on the order of 9 million per year for a 1.4 million population. And Hawaii's priority is not just to have more visitors, but to have visitors that are more sensitive to the host culture, more resources, and a higher intention.
The best would be a sense of accountability and responsibility, right? It would be people saying for ourselves, like, hey, I'm here, I can contribute, I can make money in this industry, but can I serve the community around me?
This conference is the first step, is finally getting everybody together in the same room and starting the conversation. And then from there, it's, we have other meetings this week with meeting with the state and the providers and other people of interest here to really put a plan together and start talking how do we make this happen.
For more information about the Pacific Regenerative Medicine Conference, go to their website.
I would recommend Dr. Teramoto because he's a good dentist. I'm able to go in there and get the work done and then to get out, and it's all done usually in one setting.
I'm Dr. Lance Teramoto. Our friendly and pain-free approach to dentistry will help you achieve a great smile.
My mother had a stroke about 12 years ago. We've had hospital sessions, we've had private. With Kai, I think she responds better to him. She's more active and interactive in her own therapy. He is listening, and I think that the person feels that.
Prime PT brings years of experience and the latest techniques in prevention, relief, and recovery therapy.
We bring the convenience of a doctor right to your doorstep.
For scheduling, visit primepthawaii.com.
Here's an event that you'll want to put on your calendar right away. It's Ilima at Lehano's Senior Holiday Health Fair, a free community event in the heart of Kapolei that celebrates all aspects of well-being for kupuna: physical, emotional, financial, and best of all, fun. Plus special guest, celebrity chef Sam Choi. Put it on your calendar now so you don't miss this important event in West Oahu, the Senior Holiday Health Fair at Ilima at Lehano on Saturday, December 9th from 10 till 2.
Welcome back to Generations TV, brought to you by Xanthosin, available at GNC stores across the island.
Generations TV presents another helpful tip for seniors. From Moon Physical Therapy, here's Julie Moon.
How would you rate your posture? Do you think it needs a little bit of help? Are your shoulders rounded, head forward, making you look older than you feel? Well, I'm going to show you a real easy and effective exercise that you can do in your own home without any expensive equipment, and all you need is a chair. So Kimberly's sitting on a supportive chair. The first thing she's going to do is make sure her feet are flat on the floor. And she's going to scoot back in the chair so her thighs are supported and her back should be up against the back of the chair. Now if the chair is too deep, you could put cushions in the back so that she's sitting up nice and tall. Then she's going to pull her head back so her ear is over her shoulder. She's going to push her shoulders down, reaching to the floor with her hands, palms facing out, pulling the shoulders back and down. The last thing she's going to do do is pull her abdominals in, tightening her tummy muscles so that the small of her back is flat up against the back of the chair. She's gonna hold this for 10 seconds, holding that muscle contraction. And to avoid holding your breath while you're doing the exercise, she could count out loud, which ensures that she's breathing. After 10 seconds, she's gonna relax. You wanna do this 10 to 20 times, holding 10 seconds each. And if you do it correctly, you should really feel those muscles in the back of you working to hold you upright. So give it a try. This is a really great first step to improving your overall posture. At Moon Physical Therapy, we have aquatic therapy and your traditional land-based therapy. So if you want to contact us, our phone number is 597-1005.
Another helpful tip for seniors from Generations TV.
Moon Physical Therapy is stepping into the future with its brand new addition, the HydroWorks 300 Sport, the only underwater treadmill in the state. The HydroWorks 300 Sport is easily accessible and is perfect for rehabilitation and daily exercise. Using the most advanced jet technology, video monitoring system, and the ability to increase or decrease resistance by changing the depth of the water, the HydroWorks 300 Sport is your source for optimum therapy and performance. It's only available on Ward Avenue. Moon Physical Therapy, therapy that achieves results.
Generations TV is your resource for life. And in the current episode, we focus on regenerative medicine at the recent Pacific Regenerative Medicine Conference. We'll learn about stem cell therapy, 3D printing, and other technologies that can benefit everyone, including seniors. From reducing the effects of diabetes to eliminating the need for joint replacements. Watch Generations TV Wednesday nights at 7:30 and all through the week on Spectrum OC16. And pick up the latest copy of Generations magazine. Listen to Generations Radio and follow us online.
Welcome back to Generations TV, brought to you by Xanthosin, available at GNC stores across the island.
Generations TV presents another helpful tip for seniors. Some medications cause dizziness that can lead to falls. If you take more than 4 prescriptions on a regular basis, you're at a greater risk.
In addition, over-the-counter meds such as allergy or cold and flu medications and even cough syrups can combine with your prescriptions and cause dizziness or drowsy feelings that could contribute to a fall. Supplements such as ginseng, ginkgo root, and bilbao may be equally dangerous if taken in combination with your medication. Be proactive and prevent a fall. Simply make an appointment with your doctor or pharmacist today to review your medications, including any over-the-counter drugs and supplements.
Need more information? Pick up Generations magazine at any state library, wherever seniors go, or on our website. Listen to Generations Radio Saturdays from 5 to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. on AM 690. And find us online at generations808.com and Facebook. Generations Magazine. We are Hawaii's resource for life.